All right. Our big word of today is the word accident. When you think of the word accident, what are some things that come to your mind? Car crash? Spilling something? Hitting your head on the edge of a door? Ouch, that's going to hurt. Many of your examples, definitions of the word accident include hitting something, falling off of something, dropping something, spilling something. And those are pretty good examples. However, in the world of music, the word accident, or rather accidental, means something completely different. I want you to repeat after me. Accidentals are no accident. Accidentals are no accident. Now you're probably wondering, what is an accidental? Now an accidental in the world of music is where a composer is going to use a symbol to change the note. A composer is going to use a symbol to change the note. We have 3 different types of accidentals, and here's what they look like. The 3 types of accidentals that we have are called a sharp, a flat, and a natural. Again, the 3 accidentals are called a sharp, a flat, or a natural, sorry. They all serve different functions. For example, this note is called D. If, for example, I want that D to sound different, I want it to sound higher. As a matter of fact, I want it to sound a half step higher. So I'm going to take it and put a little sharp beside it. The sharp is that symbol that looks like a hashtag, and that's the first and last time I'll ever say it that way. The sharp raises the pitch. The sharp raises the pitch. So if I put a sharp beside this D, it goes from here to here. Now, say I have that same note, that D, and I want it to be lower. I'm going to put a flat beside it. The flat is that funny looking little B. The flat is that little squished up looking B symbol. So if I take this note and I want to make it lower, I put a flat beside it, and it's going to sound like this. Now, the third and final accidental that we have for today, even though there's a couple other ones, the final accidental we have for today is something called a natural. Now, the job of the natural is to cancel a sharp or cancel a flat. And you're wondering, well, why would I use that? I'll give you an example. Here is that same D, and we're going to put this in a scale. Now, a scale is a collection of notes going up or going down, and I'm going to say each note as I play them. Listen closely. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Now, there were 2 notes in that scale that were sharp, F sharp and C sharp. Now, if the composer wanted to change that and put an accidental beside the F and make the F natural, and an accidental beside the C and make the C natural, it lowers the pitch. It cancels out that sharp, and we get this sound. So it sounds a little more spooky. In the case of our song of Dr. King, we find that the composer uses the blues scale and adds a flat to that D that we were looking at earlier in the class. If I were to play that passage, the Dr. King, Martin Luther King, if I were to play that without any of the added accidentals, except for the ones in the key signature, it would sound like this. And now this part right here, it sounds like it really wants to go somewhere, and here is not the place it wants to go. So the composer, Mr. Gross, took this note and put a flat on it. Now the flat does what to a note? It makes it lower. So he made this note sound like this. So now we have what we have in the actual song. Okay? So again, the accidentals are what allow us to change the pitch outside of the key signature. Sharps make the notes go which way? Up. Flats make the notes go which way? And naturals do what? Cancels it all. All right, let's get ready to do our accidentals rap. Get feeling the beat. And 5, 6, 7, 8. The sharp raises a half step. 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 The flat lowers 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 a half step. The natural cancels both. The natural cancels both. The natural cancels both. The natural cancels both.